Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. I did not end up playing this game on stream last night. I played a different game which was pretty cool called Terminus Zombie Survivors. I might do a video about that sometime soon. I've been wanting to, but I've just been kind of busy with a bunch of other games coming out. So, let's get into it, shall we? A little slicing, a little dicing. I just want to, I haven't played since last time. Nothing's going to be wrong. What do we got? Dabble, Lazy, Squire, Splint, Initiate. Top 3 heroes, 2 of every 3 HP starts empty. That is horrific. I think Add Goblin is fine. Our starting team is a little weak, but I think that goblins are not strong enough to really put a threat. Goblins have a range of time where they can kill you, and I think that this team, that range of time is very short. But Goblin Boar as the starting enemy squad is definitely a little spooky. And I need to be respectful and mindful and aware today. And I hope you're having a nice day today, being respectful and mindful of your surroundings as well. I'm okay. I went out for, not sushi, I went out to a restaurant that serves sushi before this with my friend, but I did not get sushi, I got their ramen. It was okay. I'll say it, I know that this is a contested take, and I think it is partially because of where I live. There's not a lot of good options, but I don't know if ramen is worth the hype. I know it's a beloved dish, but I just haven't really been in a place and gone, I want the ramen, and then gotten the ramen and gone, oh man, I gotta tell someone about this. That's some crazy good ramen. It's always just like mid. I don't know. And I'm starting to wonder, I've been to a few different places. Again, it might just be where I live, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe ramen is just mid. Maybe it's overhyped. Collector Fae. This is an interesting first pick because Lazy is the worst man. So there's a case to be made for picking Collector just to cover up Lazy, but I think that this is still a random. Okay. I think I would prefer Gambler in this spot over Collector. I do think that. Because Gambler can high roll, but even if she whiffs, we have Initiate to cover for a little bit, which should do okay. But we're definitely in for a bit of a rocky start. But if my Gambler rolls a few 5s, we'll be happy. Or maybe this is an Enchanter run. Who knows? This is where Knight also really struggles. The line forward here is kind of tough. I need to play Splint for 1 mana, and maybe I just lock the X's, actually. We lock Initiates 1 mana. I don't want to lock the X's, though. Yeah, I'd rather hit a 5. Kill the Goblin. Kill this bee. And then we're gonna play, like, Heal Burst, I guess. Wait, I'm locking an X, but I'm not actually pressing Gather, so I should actually reroll this. Cool, that makes it a lot easier. Other way. Like so. And then we're fine. We'll leave this fight okay. And it's not great, but it's not terrible. You know, we have Gather. Reroll Squire? Nah, what if I get Alloy? Waste the 2 left sides with shield too. Weird. I'll take Leathervest. +1 max HP is very, very good. Taking the big thing here, you go from 4 damage to 5 damage to kill Initiate in 1 hit, which means that she can potentially tank a second hit. Hey, look at that. What do you know? Exactly what I was talking about. I need damage to get out of this position. I think I might just lose a character. This 1 damage is... No, it is actually good because it lets me proc the focus. Okay, I think I'm going to drop 1 here. I don't think you can counterplay this. I think it is always just this. Because you could bandage, but she doesn't live. You could burst the bee and then Initiate dies instead. What do you think? Maybe there's a line. No way. But we should kill the topmost goblin instead. It's the one that's doing more damage. It's fine. We randomed into Gambler, so our early game is a mess. Our Collector pickup was better for sure, but You can't know that, and I think a lot of times the outcome is good there, so I think it was a worthy random. Just a little bit tough, you know? But if our second pick is good, all will be well. I just need this lazy to go away. Druid Caldera, they're fine. I'll play Caldera. This fight is very, very scary, though. Just make sure you're aware. Actually, you know what? This fight is too scary. I'm actually not willing to take Caldera here. I'm going to take the less good Druid to keep Initiate. I think I actually can lose to Bramble, specifically with the added Goblin. Yeah, look at that +1 coming in clutch. I need mana. Oh, 5 damage. There was also a world where this happens, and then I wasted my time here. Because I just hit a 5 on Gambler. But if Gambler takes like 2 or 3 turns to connect with that 5, it can be quite troubling. But you hit it right away and Gambler just solo kills Bramble, and then we walk out of this fight no problem. Yeah, look at that. Sometimes all your problems are solved by high rolling. Actually, almost always in this game, if you just high roll, you're better off. So we got a Liquor or Tower Shield. Tower Shield's pretty bad. I'm willing to play Liquor just for the 2 more max mana. Put it on Druid. It's a little better because moving the top side down is it's not doesn't matter a lot. Not something that I would spend time thinking about, but it can make a difference because of Petrify. Another situation, by the way, Initiate Living because of the +1 HP. Just keep them noted. And I'm just gonna lock X's and spam Gather pretty much. It seems viable. Although these guys should roll down, I suppose. Because potentially they can roll a 3 damage. I don't want the 3 man or the 3 shield. I should roll down, because what if I hit like a 5? Yeah. Then what? Oops, this way. Balance, burst, 3 shield, looks fine. You can't let a unfortunate first pick tilt your run. We're okay. We pick up Brute over Lazy, everything's fine. You have to respect bad first character into an added enemy curse. You have to give the game the respect that it deserves there. And it deserves a real amount of respect for that. You can be killed there. For sure. The respectful play that I made, which was worth doing. Hold on, I can do... Hold on. Militia runs, kill this snake, cleanse this one. Yeah. The respectful play was not taking Caldera, who I think is better than Druid. In that position, in most cases, I would pick Caldera there. But here we are in the case where we cannot pick Caldera there. Ooh, Wristblade Gambler is really good. Bad for Initiate, but that's fine, because Initiate's on our way out anyway. And now look at us. We're on top of the world. And I mean it, we're very strong. My Gambler's just gonna roll 5s every now and then, and when she doesn't, her minimum damage is, it's 1, but realistically it's 2. Could also do 2 + 5 to the Goblin. I think it's not even that good though, I'd rather just kill the Shade. I'd rather kill the Shade and then just manually kill the Bandit. This has been one of the biggest shifts in my mental that has made a big difference. Sometimes you're gonna just land back-to-back 5s and that's cool, but planning to just kill the Bandit there is very good. Sparky's a fine pickup. He replaces Initiate, who is now my weakest character, but he's not super strong here. I'm still gonna take him. He's just kind of underwhelming because I don't have great mana support for him. But if he hits his 2 damage mana gain, he's great. Dude, what the hell? That ain't right. God, I do hate Squire, I have to say. Despise this idiot. Because you roll this redirect side and he just can't do anything because he kills himself with it. It sucks. I don't like killing the Fanatic like that, by the way. I feel like I'm wasting way too much damage. I think it's a lot better to just focus fire the Bell. And then spend 2 mana saving Sparky. Because now the bell's on 12 and I have 2 mana. He's on 7, he's effectively on 5. It's very likely that he's killed this turn. That's 4 in a row. At some point, you gotta just wonder if something is wrong. Okay, give it a sec. I think we actually need to kill the Fanatic off. These are for sure. I think I want to roll these two for defensive options, maybe, or just better offense. Yeah, that should save everyone, actually. I have to kill the Fanatic, or there's no way my Gambler is leaving here alive. But then we can go like shield, shield. Yeah. There we go. Here's the line that gives me no deaths, which is what we're aiming for. We lost one to a rocky early game. It's gonna happen. Sometimes it's out of your control. You want to add a rat to make one of your characters worse? Hat Student on Gambler is almost worth considering. Burning Blade M2. His left side with 8 damage, -4 max HP. I think that's too horrific. It's too much HP to lose. I can play Splitting Arrows. It's fine. Goes pretty nicely on a lot of characters. I'm gonna put it on Squire here. Seems reasonable. Should look for a 2 damage self shield. Do I need to look for mana here or a cleanse? I don't think so, because the save on Brute here that's guaranteed is just killing one of these imps. Even if my Gambler rolls the 1 damage, it's fine. Because we're just going to go like so. That's fine. Sparky landed on X. I should have locked him 1 mana, but I wanted to dream big. Or potentially I didn't get offered 1 mana. One of those 2 statements is correct. I don't know which one it is, which is part of the problem. Fuck you, Squire. God damn, I hate him. I should be rolling this. My mistake. Alright, let's figure it out. What am I missing here? There we go. Big Hammer, First Aid Kit, Faint Halo. Nah. I think Monk is better earlier, but Pilgrim does not synergize super well. I'll pick him. I know a lot of people are really big Pilgrim believers. I think he's pretty bad, but we can give him his fair shot. The ability to stun is good, as long as he never gets hit. 2 damage is not worth locking, actually. Not anymore. This is double illusion kills. Self-shield. It's not ideal. I suppose I'll just roll again. Alright. Nice shot, nice shot. Thank you. Every turn above ground is a good one, I suppose. Because these carriers are just going to die to poison over time. Stopping Sparky from getting poisoned is probably a little bit better. Okay, Gambler whiffed last turn, which means we're due for a hit. Keep gambling, because if you lost last time around, that just means you're due. See? Just means you're due. What'd I tell you? Keep on gambling. It was basically a guarantee. That's how it works. Now I'm gonna miss because I hit last time. You see, like, we don't even need to keep rolling because you know it's not gonna land. Learn formation? I don't think that's very good here. Does this team ever press formation? No. Well, we have add self shield and then Brute has a 3, so for these 2 we could hit learn formation. I'm gonna play Whiskey though, because I think it's a lot better. We have no healing from our druid, which is not my favorite thing. I love it when I can heal my units. It's quite good. This does 4. Should actually play just the 1 damage twice, right? Because it lets me kill both courts. A nice little interval shifter. Gotta do 5 to courts, so you just go 1+1 instead of rolling down and landing on a 2. Now for my favorite part of every run, killing a spiker. I basically don't even think about this goblin at this point. He's almost not even here. Jackpot. And I really don't have lethal, because he's at 1. Oh well. I mean, what's he gonna do? Die? Well, actually, he might take one of my guys with him. There we go. 2 spikes and all. This is probably the best possible thing they could show me. A strong orange to replace my horror. Excellent. Gambler was doing very well, but that doesn't mean that she was good. That just means that we were high rolling. 1 damage cleave is okay. Should my druid be rolling for something better than 1 damage cleave? Yeah, probably. 2 mana is probably better. 2 damage twice is fine. A stun is fine. 3 damage is fine. And this is Baron. So 5 damage is quite good. I'd like to stun him, so I don't take the exert. And just break these intangibles. I should probably move this splitting arrows off of druid, because having cleanse in this fight is good. It worked out, but that was a bit of a mistake. We get away with it because we have Sparky into Baron, and Sparky kind of just gaps this guy. Not really a fair matchup for him. He doesn't have a ton of counterplay into Baron. Or oh my god. This is what killed me one time. 5 gnolls. Whoa. Place the right sides with 5 right sides with 1 damage mana gain. Whoa. How good is that? Not very. I'll play Demon Deal. Demon Deal goes fine on Sparky. Pilgrim's pretty good with Demon Deal. I don't love it on Fencer because, you know, 10 damage Pristine is not very viable. Sparky can hold it though. I think Demon Deal lets you play a specific way in these runs, which we can probably deal. It lets us just kind of run through them, you know? It shifts our game plan a little bit. I don't play much aggression, but it's good here. Yeah, now these gnolls are... they're done for, I would say. Scary fight though. I mean, any fight that I lose a streak on that I don't expect to is a fight that I remember. These guys kind of snuck up on me when I lost to them. Don't ask me why I just ended turn like that. I have no idea. I don't even have a guess. Ooh, Barbarian is good here. I think Weaver is fine, but Barbarian plays very nicely with everything we got going on. We're going fast. Barbarian helps us go faster. He adds more fuel to the fire, basically. We are now probably just gonna run through these guys. I should kill the carrier though. Like that. And you could zap him if you like. It doesn't matter too much. I think this style of playing, just kind of going fast, is something that I was, you know, I was convinced it was the only way to play back in the day, but I have seen the light. However, it's still viable if you're given the right setup, the right units, and the right items. Hat Profit, Metal Studs. Metal Studs is pretty mid. So is Hat Profit. This can be a random. Gauntlet's good. I saw this item get like I think I saw this get ranked pretty lowly by someone, which I was surprised about. It is a +1 to the sides that matter on the characters that like it. I don't see it as all that bad. I think that 4 damage to all is pretty good here. That seems strong. What do you think, Troll? He's out. Sorcerer Stoic. You know I want to play a Demon Deal Sorcerer. It's not very viable. We can just play Stoic. I think he's fine. He mitigates pain in the same way that Pilgrim does, with his face. He's a fine pickup. We also have some HP increases for him, so if we get offered Second Heart, he does go to 50 HP, which is quite good. 50 is a good number. I'd like to do... 6 is like the awkward number. 4 or 8 is preferable, not 10. Okay, he rolled 10. It is curious. I'm at 20, he's at 21. It is possible for me to stun this man, Big Basalt. I wonder if I should. Wait, am I crazy? Oh, he's at 35. It is not possible. I mean, okay, so it's possible if I launch this death. I don't think that's correct. I will stun here, burst here. It's fine. You can call in your boy. I'm not really all that worried about it. Wouldn't mind rolling a 4 damage mana gain side. Yeah, I'm opening myself up here for no reason to just a low roll. There's not a good point to it. I'm gonna go... Okay, we should put 3 and 4 into Basalt. Actually. And I am... It's a simple question. Am I willing to take this 7 damage on Stoic? And the answer is definitely. I also think that in the long term, I'm going to appreciate killing this goblin. We have Sparky into this fight. The more enemies that Basalt makes, the better off we are. Because I just can zap them down. As long as I protect Emperor Sparky from destruction at his own hands. Which I kind of didn't prep for here correctly. It's okay, I landed the redirect, but still. Not my finest set of plays. I can zap here. Balance +4 isn't very good. Let me think about it. How do you feel about just killing Basalt here? That seems fine. I think this is good. No inflicted death. I am not particularly worried about dying to slates. The only thing I'm worried about is Stoic dying trying to save Sparky. Yeah, this is where it gets a little tricky because Sparky is out of juice. Should roll for the multi-hit on Fencer. It's basically a multi-hit. Not even basically, it is a multi-hit. Hold on. Let's do it correctly if we want it to be a multi-hit. We're close. I don't have to kill on this turn. That's the trick. I knew there was something here. I can just end it like this, and then nobody has to die. Heal you, you live, we zap, we're out. Very nice. Tourmaline Paraiba. I do not lament passing on Sorcerer. I don't think it would have been good. M2 Chainmail isn't bad. 6 HP for a tier 8. That's a tier 7, but +1 tier. I think Paraiba is still good. This item is like super broken. It turns Hexia and Inevitable into very difficult to lose fights, which is the primary power. Because I think those fights, you know, making it so that half of the bosses just can't face you is quite good. In my humble opinion. really wants me to dodge, but I don't particularly care for it. 2 damage twice is fine. Who are you dying to? The Wiz and the Fanatic. That balance isn't very good. I want to see what this Fanatic does, I think. I think this line is best. I don't have anyone immediately dying and there's no threat of random death. So, I can take a pass here, more or less, and then figure out what's the best play here. It's a little bit tricky, though, to walk away from this one with everyone alive. I roll all of these. Okay. Okay. Now I think it's not too hard to get out of this with everyone alive. Indeed. Good job, Sparky. Shaman Ace. These aren't great. I'm gonna make a call here, which you're gonna think is a little crazy, but I like Ace in this position. What do I like about Ace? I like Wristblade Demon Deal. Yeah. Weird, right? But we already have Fencer Barbarian, so we can just play this guy as just a gas machine that I send into the enemies with the guys. Because his worst roll is 3 mana. It's 3 mana pain, but it's 3 mana. And we can use draw with Fencer to one-shot things very nicely. I should roll down, because 5 is good too. I can boost up to 6 potentially. Never mind, no I can't. That's silly, that was an incorrect thought. But yeah, every boost is worth 2 on Fencer, so we can just go straight to 12 and pop an enemy off. Which the second boost is actually just the same as a burst, isn't it? That's okay. It's not all that big of a deal. We already have pain. We can stop this pain. It's fine. From this position on, I think the only way to save Ace is through Stoic, and if he dies, he dies. I don't really care. If he dies, he dies. Does he die? I'm not actually sure of that. So let's do 3 damage balance, 7 to the demon, 3 to the wisp. He doesn't need to die. I could kill this Ace just for the fun of it, but you know what? He doesn't need to die here. I don't believe. Eye of Horus. It's very good for Fencer. This unit goes a little crazy. Look at the damage. You got 8, 3 to all, and 10. It's 4 times 2 technically, which is even better than 8. We've got the juiced up Fencer, and we've got the ace of all time. This is a 4. Which I could draw up to a 6 and then just blow him away. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but it would be kind of funny. Also, I don't have the mana to draw it up to a 6. It would just be funny. This one gets kind of hard to save everyone, huh? No, it doesn't. What am I saying? That's perfectly fine. Now I just have to get Ace above 5 HP and we can walk away. I think we're just done, right? 4, 4, 3, 2, done. It's Dwagon. We get Wraith Witch. Okay. I think you go Witch for the boosted weaken to counteract poison. And the cleanse as well, and just the heal through it. I was thinking about Wraith because Wraith is just kind of gas, but we can run up Witch here. Give me 1 sec, I'm gonna pause and take screenshots for the thumbnail. I know what I want for this one. And I'm sure you already know what's in the thumbnail. Sure, you could take a guess even by looking at the run, but I know now too what's in the thumbnail. And look at that, he just bit my Stoic. Isn't that nice of him? Okay, so Dragon has 40 HP. We can do 8. I would like to kill the Caw on this turn. I actually think very reasonably I want to roll for the 3 to all. 4 times 2 is good, but 3 to all is really good here. 10 is far better. Now, come with me on a bit of a journey here. Okay, it's not a good journey. There's a thought to be had, which is that this is 5, I'm pretty sure, for the purposes of triple. But I don't think I'm making anything more than that on this journey. I'm happy to just bank 5 mana for the future. We took out the bird, and we took a quarter of Dragon's health on turn 1 with nobody dying. This dragon is throwing. I don't know what he's doing. He might be tilted or something. He is not making reasonable choices. Perhaps neither am I. Can salve. So if I want, actually I can't save my witch here, right? I don't believe so. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set ourselves up for lethal next turn. Witch dies, and that's okay. I don't think that, when he bites the second time, I don't think you prep to try to save or anything like that. Because from this spot, we're in striking distance of just killing. One off. It's basically guaranteed, but we may as well take that from basically to a sure thing. They didn't touch our actual carry, so I'm not really too worried about dying here. Whose name goes on the survive to the end? And you know what? I think we can get out of here with everyone. Except for Witch, but she doesn't count. We can, bye-bye. Barbarian survives till the end. Cool. A scary run from the jump, I think. The Gambler first draw was not my favorite outcome, but, you know, we got there in the end. Ultimately, you can give me Fencer, Gauntlet, Eye of Horus, and I think most runs are going to stabilize pretty nicely. That's all. Basically every other item on this team doesn't matter. Fencer, Gauntlet, Eye of Horus, damage. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.